This comment is so inappropriate. If you see somebody posting about religious trauma and you're like, hey, how about you try my religion? You're not helping them. You are coming off as an asshole, even if you're trying to be nice. And I know all religions push this. Like, we have the answers. Mormons say the exact same thing. You could replace this. How about if you try to research Mormons? Pray about whether the church is true or not. You'll find all the answers to all of your questions. Jehovah's Witnesses say the same exact things. They all pretend to have the answers. But at this point, I have seen the man behind the curtain. I can't go back to pretending I believe in a God, just like I can't go back to pretend I believe in Santa Claus, because I've seen how religions manipulate people. And so when I see those same patterns that were used to manipulate me in Mormonism, and I see them repeated with other religions, I can't just pretend like I didn't see them. I still see the manipulation, and I can't go along with that. None of these gods offer any solid proof that they exist more than another god, and they all depend, 100% of them depend on relying and leaning on logical fallacies to be able to believe in them. If there were any of these gods that I could believe in without having to be obligatorily relying on logical fallacies, maybe I'd consider it. But then also there's the question of, if I believed in this God, would I respect him? Would he be worth worshiping? Any God that has any form of eternal torture in his plan for children that he created and that he is responsible for is an asshole, and I will not respect him or worship him. There is no way. Also, how much of a narcissist would one have to be to create beings with the objective that these beings, these children, will worship them? Sounds like bad parenting. I can't do it. Can't do it. But when you comment things like this under the posts of people who've gone through religious trauma, it's like, imagine you sell knives and you come across the post of somebody who's like, I got stabbed last week and it was painful. The knife was dull. It was terrible. And you're like, hey, I sell sharper knives. Would you like to buy my knives? They're going to be like, what the F is wrong with you? And that's how, whenever you come across the post of someone who's deconstructing any religion and you're like, here, let me shove my religion on you, you're just traumatizing them further and making it look like you're not really good at this emotional intelligence thing. It does not come across well. And I want you to know, because if I were doing this to somebody else, I would want somebody to tell me so I knew how I was coming across.